Late Owls Unite! Hey guys. Waiting to see if Tiffany can join. She's going to be on the panel tonight, and just checking to make sure that she's able to use that link. There. Wait a second here. Hey there, Sam. How you doing? Waiting on Tiffany. She's supposed to be joining up here on the panel. Gil, my friend, how you doing, mate? Good to see ya. I didn't do my earlier show today because I had so much to work in this house to do, and I only got about half of it done. So, but it was nice to have a little bit of a break. Unite! Yes, unite! Hello, Christine. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Doing late night water changes over here. Ah, okay. Nice. I did some top offs earlier. I didn't do any water changes per se, but I did top everything off pretty well. So I had a request for somebody to be on, and it's going to be Tiffany if she ever pops in here. I sent her the link, but she might be having some difficulty. And she wanted to do an interview, so I said, "Okay, that's fine. You want to do that?" Fuzzy Adventures and More. Hello there. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. So I know that Mel's got some new Fleckos. I'm not. Am I supposed to not say that? You just tell me to say yes or no in the chat, Mel, and I won't say anything more about them. Jeff, how are all the babies? They're doing good. They're doing really good. In fact, well, let me take a quick peek here. Let me see if I can put this on a bigger screen. I think I can actually. Put it on a full screen. If it does that, where's it at? I'll try this one. Yeah, that's a little bigger. That's a little bit bigger. Oh, you can't see because of the light, but there's a lot of little. I'm wondering if that. I'm going to grab it and bring it down here so we can see it easier. Okay. Fuzzy. We are all hanging. Barbara, hello. I'm going to grab these Corys and see if we can look at some of them. I got an airline in there to keep it aerated. But let's see if we can see any of these little buggers in this container. Can we see any of them? They're really tiny, but they're moving around. They're swimming. They're really hard to see, aren't they? But there's a bunch of them in there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think his camera's picking them up. They are just little slivers of little babies here. But they are jiggling all around in there. They're swimming around. I'm going to put them back up here with the air. And I'll probably give them a little bite to eat here in a little while, too. I feed them about 4 or 5 times a day because they're so small. I'm afraid they're going to starve to death. I think it's good to feed them a lot. Oh, all righty. Oh, I missed something. What happened to Fuzzy says? We are getting very close to 200 followers on this channel. Oh, nice. Now, Fuzzy, where's my phone at? Oh, there it is. Not that you know where it is, but I got it right here. I want to check something. You're welcome. Let's see here. I want to go to your channel and make sure that I'm subscribed. I'm pretty sure I have to be. Well, it was allowing me to go live, but whoops, I got to find out. She needs some help. Go to channel. Oh, I'm subscribed. I'm number 177. Fuzzy, there we are. I didn't realize that. I thought I was already subbed. Let's see what she says here. I am testing it out and almost went live on my channel while brushing my teeth. What? Well, Tiffany, I launched about 6 minutes ago, but no hurry. Take your time, and when you're ready, just come on in. Yeah, we're good. We're just talking about fish and stuff, so whenever you're ready, just go ahead and pop on in. Okay? Bye. All right. Hey, Geek Boy. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. For some odd reason, Tiffany thought she had to. Hey, Cecil. Hey. What's up? We can now start. Hello, everyone. Yes. That coffee is good. Jeff isn't subscribed. Yes, I am. I'm pretty sure I am, Sam. Let me. You know what? You got me curious now. Dang. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Back here. What happened? YouTube. There we go. I gotta check this out now, Sam. Go to your channel. Hey, Running Water. Hello there. Fishing stuff. Oh, you know what? Oh, Sam. My name's Sam. Oh, number 394, Sam. Ooh. I could have swore to God I've been subbed to you for about, 3 years now? What is going on here? Well, I'm subbed. I am subbed. I can tell you that. He's laughing. Yes, congratulations on that, Fuzzy. I got the chat over here too, so I can, but I got to leave this screen down so when she comes in, I'm going to find out if she makes it or not. Yeah, 394. That's good, Sam. You're getting there. I know you don't really care about that, but hey, Cinnamon Girl. Ed, my friend, how are ya? Aquabotany TV, hello. Good evening. I didn't do my earlier show today because I had to get so much work done. Hey, Greg. Hi there. I had to get a lot done. How are you doing tonight, Jeff? I'm doing good. Doing real good. Got my coffee here. Get some work done in the house. Got some work done down here. I got a lot of baby albino corridoras. I tell you, if they all survive, I'm going to have 1 million of them. And Cinnamon Girl, hello there. How are your fishes doing? Your Limias. Oh, by the way, I don't know if are you familiar with the shell dweller species cinnamon called the Lamprologus conguense? I think that's how you pronounce it. I have a pair of them, and Jason from 5 Star Bettas, he just got 10 for free from his club. So I'm here, but I am not. Got to go. Oh, I pulled a bunch of eggs. Cheryl, hello, welcome. Eggs pulled and fried, water changed and fed. Yep, I just changed the water on mine earlier. And how many times do you feed your cories a day? I feed mine probably about 4 or 5 times a day, but not a lot of food. Just I use that the Ceramicron powder right now, and I just like dab my finger in it and just tap it on the water, and it floats down, and they get it. I do that about 4 times a day, and they seem to be doing pretty good. And how's Cecil doing tonight? Oh, there you are. Are you able to join, Tiffany? Or do you need me to drop you the link here? Let's see here. Oh, you'd love some of the, oh yeah. If I'm pretty sure if I can get them into a tank by themselves or with some other fish than what's in there in that 55, I'll get some fry. And if I get fry, that means we'll get more fish. And when we get more fish, I can send them to you. Okay, everybody, let's hit that like button. Oh, thank you. It is free. It's free, and it's a nice thing to do, you know. That I sometimes forget to hit it myself. You know, I don't usually hit it myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Why not? I will be. Where we at here? What happened? Uh-oh. For some reason or another, I just kicked myself off my own thingy here. There we go. And oh, I already. Oh, we got seven likes in there. Yep. Nice. So let me see here now. Tiffany, yep. Maybe drop the link here. Okay, I'll do that. Here we go. I'll set it here for you, Tiffany, and I'll see you in a moment. Let's turn the air conditioner on down here, guys. It's hotter than a well digger's. You know what? Whew. 3 to 4 times. I have not seen Melvin yet. Pretty sure I am not allowed to hit the like button until he gets here. Melvin! Hey, Melvin! Get on in here, Melvin. Yeah. Yes, we got 3G, Greg, and Ed. How you doing tonight, Ed? Good to see you, my friend. He's been working on his fish room. He's got new racks, and I can't wait till we see the tour of it. That's going to be fantastic. Is Moose here? Oh, I know why I didn't see him. I didn't have this up here. There he is. Hey, big Jeff Legend P. Hey there. How you doing? Let's see here. Gil says, I just had a viewer send me a bunch of air tube fittings and sponge filters as a present for the new fish room. A lovely surprise. That is a very lovely surprise, isn't it? That is nice. We have so many wonderful people, don't we? That is great. 10th like. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is really nice, Gil. I tell you what, when you got all that room, you got all the new tanks going in there and whatnot, how many tanks are you going to be adding to what you already have? I know you got a fair amount right now, but then you're going to have even more room. I'm going to find out how many you're going to be having in there. Wait, hey, Stan Pittman, welcome in. How you doing? There's Melvin. Now everybody can slam that like button. And I think my guest has arrived. Yes, she has. Oops. Uh-oh. I got to straighten this out. There we go. That's better. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. It's so hot. I had to wet down my hair because I turned the fan off for the live.
Oh, you want to turn it on? Be comfortable.
No, remember last time there was some interference? I'll turn it off for a while. It's too bad. I'll turn it back on.
Yeah, go ahead and turn it. Be comfortable, though. I mean, I got my fan on. I got the air conditioner on.
Yeah, I'm doing good now with the wet hair. I know it's unprofessional to have wet hair when you're going, to work or whatever.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, that is, I don't know, guys. Do you think we should give her a pass on that, or?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Good.
It was like maybe 100 today.
Oh, it really? It was hot here too.
That
It
was real
was
bad.
hot.
Yeah.
Christine, just reading the chat here. We got a lot of people in here already. Got
Yeah, I'm gonna
Christine,
see
Barbara
if I
Jackson.
can. I'm gonna let you hold the fort for just a second and get my other phone so I can watch the stream. Is that okay?
Of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you can do
give
that.
me a little grace because I have never really done this successfully yet. Can you hear me
Hey, you're
okay,
here.
Jeff?
It's already a success. You already made it. So
Can you hear me okay?
yes, I can.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. All righty. We'll see you when you get back here. Jeff, you have something Black Molly's in the next auction. Oh, you need some? Okay. I got them. I got a bunch upstairs. I got a bunch of new babies too. So I got Black Mollies. Absolutely. I love them Black Mollies too. The ones I got are just hardy. They're bulletproof. They really they've been producing a lot of fry up there. Okay, and we're saying hello to everybody. Barbaroni Jackson. You got a new name, Barbara? Barbaroni. No more excuses. Isn't that awesome, though? I missed maybe him mentioning what the tanks were he's going to put in there because I asked him that and then I got sidetracked. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll on up. Oh yeah, that is wonderful. I tell you what, you can never have too many sponge filters and you can never have too much airline tubing because just when you think you got enough, you need more. Okay, I think she is here. Yep. Just wait for her to come back. AC in the basement is it's AC. I have a couple ducts, right? That for heat in the wintertime and then for air conditioning in the summer. I only got two, so it's not really that comfortable down here. But there is a little bit of, it cools it down a little bit, especially at nighttime. Yes, pass.
All right.
It's AC.
Let me turn this volume.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Somebody's talking about AC in the basement. Yes, pass. It's crazy. Well, it's mostly upstairs. It's really hot upstairs, so I turn the air conditioner on. And like I say, I do have just the two vents. So in the wintertime, I don't freeze down here. And then in the summertime, it's somewhat tolerable.
My neighbors are taunting me with their air conditioning. I hear it run next door as my windows are open and it just gets hotter and hotter.
Oh, wow. Do you have?
But my neighbors have air conditioning and I can hear. No, we did have a central air system, but because our basement is only 2 feet above water level, we live right by the Rock River. We've had a flood that took out our heater, our hot water heater, and our air conditioning unit all in one go. Now, twice in the 22 years I've lived here, I have replaced the heater, the hot water heater, but I just decided not to do the air conditioner because it seemed frivolous at a certain point when it might get taken out again,
Was it all covered under insurance?
So it's not a lot of hot days. We're in Illinois, central Illinois.
Was it
You know,
the damage?
there's
I mean,
probably cumulatively
I think we're losing a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Broadband or no? Maybe it seemed to be frozen up just a little bit. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, sounds good. Stan, Melvin, good to see you. I think you're frozen up just a little bit. It was working really good.
a good
We'll just give you a
5
second.
weeks of hot weather.
Oh,
So
okay. You froze up there for a little bit, so I'm not sure exactly what all you were saying. But I was going to ask you
no, I
now. All that
keep insurance.
your air conditioning wasn't it
I just don't do it. I live by the seat of my pants.
Ah, but you do have insurance on your house and stuff. So that stuff that got damaged, I mean, is that
Am I
replaceable?
lost?
No. Can you hear me? I can't hear you now. I don't know if anybody else can hear you. You kind of froze up just a wee bit.
Am
Let's see here.
I back?
Yep, now you are. When you said at my back, I could hear you then. Um, whoops. Uh-oh. Come on back when you. It'll probably work better when you come back in. Just checking up here on the chat here. Sounds like a pasta dish. Yeah. Vin Diesel. Oh, that's right. Night Owl. Hey there. How you doing, Drew? Welcome in. I love Black Mollies, but I lost the Black Molly. Yeah, they don't live forever. I mean, they do good for about mine average out about 4 to 5 years, which is pretty good in my opinion. What was the name again, Jeff, of the new shell dweller? It's called Lamprologus conguensi. Now, and I'll pull up a picture of it too. Let me do that right now while we're waiting for Tiffany. Lamprologus. There we go. Conguensi. There we go. And we'll go to the one that has pictures of them. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's some images. I like these ones here. And I will share this. Here we go. Let me see if that is on there. Yeah, there it is. So the one right here, I'm going to make sure you can see this. Can you guys see that? Oh, you can see it. Okay, I can see it on here. The right here, this is a female. It has the black and the white on the dorsal fin. That's the female. And my female looks just as nice as this one. I mean, they're really cool. And then the male is right here on the right. They got really nice. I don't know if you can see a little bit right there, but their eyes are really nice and blue. These pictures don't do them. Here, over here, this one right here looks. Now you can see the blue eyes on this one, but that's the female. They are just beautiful. And you know something? They are smaller than my Maltese are. And I was told that the Maltese are supposed to be the smallest cichlid in the world. But these guys, that female is teensy. Absolutely teensy. All right. I'm going to check and see if. Come back here for a second. There she is. She's back. Oh, wait, no, she's not. I see the number 2 there, but the number 2 is for my presentation here. All right. But yeah, what do you think about those, Cinnamon? They are really nice. Are you back? Having some technicals. Let's see what we got here. Hello. Hey, Dave. Deadhead Dave, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. We're checking out a little bit of shell dwellers right now. And it's one of my favorite fish. I love them. They're so cool because they need hard water. I got hard water. They're interesting. Oh, Tiffany, that's just wrong. Uh-oh, I'm way behind or something here. What did I miss, guys? What'd she say? Tell the neighbors to show some mercy. Yeah, that would be. There is Jake. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in here, Jake. Oh, this is Katie. Hi, Katie. So nice to see ya. Tiff needs some Starlink. Yes. But these cinnamon right here, these are the Congruencies. I tell you, they are really, really cool fish. Let's hit this button here and see what we got. There's another one. And there's the female. Look at that. Isn't that a stunning little fish? I tell you. And you know something? I noticed they're not overly, they're in the same tank cinnamon as I got the Tiger Limias. And the Tiger Limias are about 2 to 3 times the size of her. And when she goes up there to chase them away from her shell, they kind of turn around and look at her, and she's like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that because these guys are pretty good size." Those HHD folks sure know how to make a fellow laugh. Hi there. Hello. Hello, Elishan. Welcome in. Ed, are you still out here? Have you ever seen this species before, Ed? Because Jason picked up 10 of them for free at his local club. And these, I'm telling you, these are rare. They're hard to come by. And when they are available, they're pretty expensive little fish, I tell you. Luckily, I got mine for the best price. I think I paid shipping, and I traded him. I gave him some bristlenose plecos. Aren't they cute, though? They are very cute. I love this picture right here. Yeah, look at that one. Oh, look at this. Now, this is another type. What is this here? It's a Lamprologus ornatopinus. Ah. I can't wait to get some. I know it. I like these ones, too, the ornatopinus here. Those are cool. Oh, that's some type of Cyprochromis. You know the good thing about these is they won't eat their fry. They just spit them out and they colony breed them up in the water column. And from what I understand, they will do the dance up near the top, and then when she drops her eggs, he picks them all up, or no, she picks them all up in her mouth and holds on to them. I'm sorry, Melvin, I can't keep up with your name changes. Oh, I can tell Melvin every time he comes in. And there's Ron. Hey, Ron, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. We have Tiffany tonight. She's trying to get back in here, having some difficulties. Yay, good to see ya. I'm going to check in here now and see if she's back in this. Oh, yeah, she is. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Tiffany. I didn't. Can you hear me? Hey, Tiffany. Oops. Let me. I'm gonna stop sharing this. Stop screen sharing. Boom. There you are. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This time may be fleeting because Tiffany has terrible internet.
Well, it's working right now. That's good.
You guys, look, I have a lot of excuses. One thing is that I live in the Midwest. we live in the tiniest town. Jeff was telling me his population. What's your population there?
In Lansing,
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
that's the capital.
it's the
So
capital
that's
city. It's
not
the capital city, but it's not the. There's like 4 or 5 cities that are a lot bigger than Lansing.
okay.
I think we're just under 200,000.
Okay, well, we're at like 14,000.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so we have like no internet. If you live in the country here, there's things you just can't access.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of people in the city who can't access the things that you can access. I
Probably.
love
Yeah,
country living.
probably.
Oh, country living is the best.
Yeah.
Honest.
I mean, I
Jose,
live in town, but it's like the country compared to the city.
yeah.
Grades of like, shades of gray.
We have Jose's joined us.
But you're looking at Lamprologus. I heard that.
Oh yeah, did you see these? I'm going to pull it back up here. I can share this again, because these are the ones. There we go. Share. There it is. I think it came up, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. The Lamprologus. The one I have are called the Kungwinsi, but there's all these other types of shell dwellers here. Look at all these.
You know what I don't like about shell dwellers is I don't like white.
You don't like white?
Yeah.
You don't like white?
I like the white albinos like Coriodoras, but I don't like white fish. So I think that's why I've just never had an interest in the Lamprologus. But you showed me that light gray and black striped Lamprologus that looked kind of like a convict. And I thought, oh, I like that. Sometimes there's certain fish I just want them to have different colors.
What you see is right here. It's not really white. It's more like a gold. But she has blue eyes, and
Okay.
she has the black and white on her dorsal.
I'd like a blue eye. I do.
Well,
What I really like in a fish is like the rosy cheeks. If they have rosy cheeks and blue eyes, oh, that's pretty. I really like that.
Well, I don't know if we're going to get too many rosy cheeks in them, but the good thing
Your
is...
fire mouse have rosy cheeks.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Yes,
they do.
they do. And that beautiful eye. Your fire mouse are prettier than that fish, in my opinion.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just like opinionated like everyone else.
well, no, I mean, they are beautiful fish. The thing I like about the shell dwellers, though, is that they're really interesting how they'll move all the sand around. They'll just, every time you look at the tank, it'll look different.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like excavators.
And there's something about seeing
As
those
long
little
as they don't dig too deep. There's a lot of stuff down too deep that they shouldn't be digging up.
Yeah.
Like one
Oh, yeah.
time I had a Kenyai cichlid that I had to pull from the Mibuna tank, and I put her in my dirted, sanded 20-gallon because she was so vicious with the other cichlids, and she dug down to that dirt in less than 1 day.
Oh, wow.
And I had a big cap. I had like a 2-inch cap on the dirt, and she dug right down to it, sifted up all the dirt. But I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Well, generally with the shell, I mean, they can dig down as far as they want to. I mean, what are they going to hurt? They can go all the way to China if they want.
Not if you have a dirted tank.
Oh no, you don't put them in a dirty tank. No, they can't be in a dirty
That's
tank.
what I'm saying. I made that mistake. So I generally like excavators unless you put them into a dirted tank by accident, like I did.
Oh, right, yeah. So what you want to get is aragonite sand.
Yeah, I was hearing about that, and I know Mousy got aragonite for the cute little shell dwellers that you sent her.
So did David.
Nice.
David got his aragonite, and he's going to be getting some shell dwellers too coming up if he behaves himself.
You mean
You know?
David? You David from Friday night or
Elfish.
David Jr.? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Elfish tanks. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. like I say, it depends on how he's behaving himself and whatnot. And then I'm just kidding. He'll get some. He'll get some. Because I have. They breed really, really well.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I can hear myself.
My logically savvy, and my technology hates me. I just want everyone to know.
No, that's all right. It took me a while
I
to get
just
to the point where I
started
knew I
trying to
had
follow the chat, and I turned the volume up by accident.
Oh yeah, you can't hear them, but you can see them. I just keep the volume all the way down on it. That's how I got mine on my phone here. I got my volume all the way down. That way I can just see the chat here.
Yes.
We know David will not behave himself.
Yes.
Yep.
Hello, chat. Hello, Aquatic Moose, Christine, Ron, Barbara, Alishan. Alishan has some beautiful plants. I think before she was that she was a gardener because she has some beautiful things.
Elishan is I thought Elishan was a man. I wasn't sure. Okay. I didn't know that. You taught me something new.
Yeah, she had some gorgeous canna lily growing out of her pond outside. And
wow.
I work at a tree and shrub nursery next door to a fish store. It's a small one, and he has very few fish. But I noticed he had this little pond outside with what looked to be a canna lily growing out of it. And I said, "What's that?" And I realized it's the same lily that Alishan has.
Alishan was
growing
talking
out of
about
her
your plants,
pond,
your
but
plants that you.
His wasn't in bloom, but hers is, and it looks beautiful.
Oh. I got Sweet Acre Coys saying hi to you, and Ron saying hello. Everybody's saying hello to you, Tiffany. Tiffany? Tiffany, are you there? Uh-oh, I think we lost her again. What happened? Let's see here. Yep, we lost her again, it looks like. We'll see what happens here. She'll be back. I miss my Canis? Cannas. Canis. I'll pass. Oh. Elishan is a woman. That's good to know, Tiffany. You know what? I don't know. I always thought that Elishan was a man. I just know what she said, Elishan. I always assumed you were a man, so I've never met you, but I think Elishan is a man.
Hello, Ron. I'm so female betas.
I think oops, I love panda cories. Oh, okay. Oops, we lost Tiffany again. Yeah, being in the Midwest, I think out in the country, especially when it's really hot, you get some like brownouts and stuff too that might play havoc with the internet too. But yes. Oh, the canna lily. Yeah, that's right. The saga continues. Uh-oh. I don't. Elishan, keep him guessing. Elishan would be a very tall woman. Yeah, I always assume I always, for as long as I've been seeing for the last few years, I just I think she's back. There she is back. Welcome back. Are you there, Tiffany? Yeah, she's trying her best. I mean, it's hard to have with the technology and whatnot. Hello, Jake, Katie, Stan, Drew, and Christine. Hello. Great to see you. Ryan. Hello. It is my hubby's phone. It may work better. Oh, good. Oh, great. It's hard to have. All right. With the technology. Hello? Hello, JK, Stan, Drew, Christine.
Could it be Saya that I mean?
Mm-hmm. He just needs to, let's see, mine is an old iPhone 8 economy model. His is newer. Nice. Jeff, Tiffany wants you to drop the link again. Oh, I see. One momento. Thank you, Barbara. Hold on a second. I'll drop it. Oh, there we go. There she is. Hello. I'm going to remove that one.
Hi.
Hey,
I
that's
was going
better.
to say, am I missing it? Was it Asaya? I mix up the name Alishan and Asaya in our chat because they're phonetically
You both start with an A.
similar. But is it Asaya that is the girl
Yes.
that has all the beautiful plants?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yep. It
Alishan
is a man. I was like,
is a
when you said that, I
man.
was like, wait
So
a
now I
second.
know.
Yeah.
And it's
I
Asaya that has all the plants then. I
bet
watched some of her videos.
Alishan's really good with the species, and Conguensis is, they will get larger than multis. Fry are extremely tiny. Well, mine are, I've had them now for, I don't know, 8 months, and they're just really small.
What can conguincy mean? I know multipunctatus means like a little punctuation mark in their coloration. They have multiple black spots along the body, multipunctatus. But
Mhm.
what does it mean to have, what is conguincy? What is that in Latin?
I don't know, but I think Alishan will know. Um,
Okay.
he knows he knows a lot about.
Con means within the species. So con, guisi, within the species,
It's like
something
kung
guisi.
fu. It's like Kung.
Like con-specific aggression is aggression amongst the species. And con in Spanish means with.
Oh, you can't specific, yes, but this is Kung, like Kung Fu.
Oh,
Ku
con.
Kungwensi. Yep. Kung Weensi. Mm-hmm. Yep. See, Tiffany is on her husband phone, Brian Grove. There, yes. Well, we got picture right now. And catching up here a little bit. Yeah. But I understand their hello. Well, I must be way behind here. I'm just going to scroll on down. Hi, is this? Oh yeah, I am way behind. My goodness gracious. Are you going to start singing the Green Acres theme song? Da 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 dun dun. Okay, my town is a little less than 60,000. Yeah, I am way behind. Everybody saying hello to you, Christine. I'll pass. Oh, you're not going to sing it? Oh yeah, I am way. How did that happen? Uh-oh, we lost Tiffany again, but she will be back when she can. I'll pull my chair up here where I can actually see this a little better. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but it popped all the way to the top. Yep, the Asaya is it Asaya or Asia? I always call her Asaya, but I think somebody said that her name is pronounced Asia. I just don't want to pronounce it wrong when she comes in. Oh, she is great too. Very nice. Someone tell Jeff he is like I'm 2 Ricos behind. Oh my goodness, I hate losing plants like that. Oh, speaking of losing plants, hey, oh, Acia. Thank you, Branton. Hi there. Thank you. And the Borellii opals are doing great. I'm just catching up here. I guess I'm way behind. I am. Kung specific means specific type. Oh, wow, you guys are fast. I'm back for a bit. What did I miss? Well, we were looking at some shell dwellers, and Tiffany's been trying to get in here, and she's having some technical difficulties with her internet. But it's not a big deal. I mean, I know that it's probably stressful for her, but she can do what she can do, and then when she comes back in, I can get her back in here. Everything I have is freezing. Freezing? Where are you at? Are you in the Arctic? It's hot here. I mean, it's really hot. I know most. I like it. HHD Ratton. Daniel Park, yo, how you doing? I'm way behind. I'm sorry for being late to say hello to everybody. I'm trying to catch up with this chat. We were having some technical difficulties with Tiffany's internet, and I'm not sure what the status is on that, but we're just gonna keep on trucking here. Moves, Dave, you're going to love that. Oh, what did I miss here? I picked up 10 Bloody. Oh, I have 10 Bloody Mary shrimp. Oh yes, I love the Bloody Marys. You are gonna love them. Hey, Lucky, hello. Congwensis refers to the Kungwi Bay in Lake Tang. Yes. Oh yes. They are awesome. And I got my in this tank right here, I have a pair of the super red cacatoides, and they really are looking good. I just need to. I got most of those plecos out. I sold most of them out of that tank. I still have some really big ones in there. I still got to figure out something. I could probably put some of those in some of the other tanks to clean, but once they're out of there, I can get a hut in there, and they are acting like they really want to go right now. I mean, he's displaying for her, and she's slapping him across the face with her tail. It's like they're really getting into it. I mean, it's so funny because she's so small, but she goes up there with her tail right into his face. Kind of like what my wife does. No, I'm just kidding. I hope she's not watching. Makes sense, Aquatic Moose. Thank you very much. All right. Now I'm just going to scroll on down. Now I caught up with my phone here. Yeah. Words are fun, Tiffany. I know you know what I mean too. Hopefully she makes it back in. I'm not sure if she isn't. She'll probably be joining us in the chat anyway. But yeah, let's go back here for a second. I was looking at some other things here too. I'll just go back and share this again. Let's check it out. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, now they got these other ones here. They're pretty cool looking. This must be the Maligris, I think it's called, the Pearly Ocellatus. Looks like it. I will laugh so hard at Kathy Bus. Oh, I know it. I know that she will. Well, when you see me on here with a black eye, I fall down a lot. I do. I mean, she's not beating me up on a daily basis. I'm clumsy. I've walked into the door, all kinds of stuff. You'd be surprised how much I hurt myself around here. Help me, please help me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you watch. When I get done with this thing, I'll be like, she'd be like Kathy Bates on Misery, tying my legs up with a 2x4 and taking that hammer and giving me a good whack, break my ankles. Her name isn't Kathy for nothing. Let's see. I knew you'd get a laugh out of that one. My phone is hot as an oven. Guess this streaming is too much for it. Oh, you're killing me. Tiffany is. It is her husband's phone, David. Yes. David was messaging me. Let's see here. You were killing me. Oh my! Oh, I mean with. Yeah. You enjoy that, huh? Well, come on in here, David, and say hi to everybody for a couple minutes, for goodness sakes. Just pop in and say hello. I can drop you the link. Do you want to? Jeff, she doesn't do anything that you don't do. Yeah, that's true. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Christine. Christine to the rescue. When all else fails, I know I can trust and rely on Christine. Total confidence. We'll have to do a trade, Jeff. Oh, the black. Oh, yes. For the congruency, yes. That will be fantastic. Very, very cool. That sounds like a winner. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see now. I'm going to just kind of scroll on down here and see what else we got on this. This is just one of the images things. I think that right there, is that the black one right there? Is that that's what I just had, wasn't it? It's not saying, but it's either the pearly or the black. They also have a blue ocellatus in the gold, of course. I like the gold ones. I know that George Aquaballs has them. He wants to get rid of them. I said, you want to get rid of them, just let me know. I can, pay shipping or whatever it takes to get them here, hopefully. Oh, look at this one right here. Check this out. Whoa. What? That's a lake tank. That's a sand sifter. These are the little sand dwellers. They have the sand dwellers. They have the shell dwellers. They have the rock dwellers. And then they have the sand dwellers. Look at that, right? Look at the fins on that. Can you guys see that? Make sure you guys can see that. That is really, really cool. Best laid plans, guys. Well, we'll get it worked out. It might be just a matter of tweaking something a little bit. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, look at that. Elfie, are you? I'm going to drop you in here, David. You come up and say hi for a minute. I will do that right now. And if HHD, if you'd like to join us up here, come on up here. It'd be nice to have you up here and chat. I've actually been wanting to invite, but I'm always so bashful, actually. I don't really ask people that much. I just hope people say, hey, can I know it's difficult for people to say, hey, can I be on the show or whatever, but do it. Say, hey, let me join you. It's easier for me that way. Crap, Elfish showed up. Yep, just waiting for him to hit that link. Oh, there he is. He's in. There's Tiffany. Oh, we got two Tiffany's here. Tiffany, hello. What? Source not shown in Spotlight. Try another layout. All right, let me stop sharing that again. Well, we got two of them here with her name on it. And not seeing.
No, I just can't
Hello?
do this excessive internet connection. It just
I can hear you. I can hear you a little bit.
good plan. I'm gonna tell her though.
Well,
Like,
why don't you switch?
I tried to do your phone and I couldn't even get out of your phone.
It's 5G.
I know.
We're blind.
I know, and I couldn't. It won't work. I think all these people have a real internet.
I can hear
yeah,
you.
I think so.
I can hear you, Tiffany. I can hear you. David, he's got some, he just picked up some, what were those? The gold laser.
Yeah, but you're not
Gold laser, and then he got some
phones are
string
hot.
lights.
It will just
Oh, I-
won't work. I already tried. I don't know. I know what I'm doing. It just won't work. I'm trying to pee.
Well, you know what, Tiffany, can you hear me? Hey, Tiffany, can you hear me? You just relax. We'll get it all sorted out sometime. Don't worry about it. We'll get it worked out for you. Okay? If you can hear me, just take it easy. Don't get upset. We'll get it straight. David, my favorite nemesis. Not coming up. Stan is in the room. I don't care if Santa Claus is in the room. Get up here. Xenotilapia, very pricey. Yes, they are. Elfish is here. Darn. Now I have to unsubscribe. Well, don't unsubscribe me. Just do that on his channel. I'm kidding. Jose says hello, David. David remembers the invention of sliced bread. Yeah, it's one of the.
Remember going to the Wonder Bread store
Are
for
you?
discount goods.
Ooh. Hey, I can hear you good now. I can hear you. Can you hear me, Tiffany? Can you guys hear me? I think we just not hearing it. David, Daniel Park, y'all, Wiener Schnitzel and Choco equal no bueno, no good. Chocolate milk? Just do it, geek. Just do it, yes. Oh, no, you ain't gonna be sorry. She got the Burger King Wi-Fi. Yes, Daniel. Did you hear that? Daniel says, looks like she's got the Burger King Wi-Fi. Now she's on just when she gave up. I can hear you, Tiffany. If you want to talk, we can hear you. David, only do it in.
Can you still hear me? I better not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh wow, guys, that's awesome.
It sounds great.
That
You can just talk like that. You don't have to be.
That could sneak up on a person. I didn't know you could hear me. I could have been doing nefarious.
I heard you.
Underground
You were getting
things.
upset because it wouldn't work, and I was telling you. I don't know if you could hear me. I was saying, just take it easy because we will get it set up for you.
Oh, you heard me being demoralized. I'm so sorry, guys.
No. You're. You know what? You were demoralized because you want to be on here and you wanted to, be on and talk and do an interview and whatnot. No, you're fine.
Yes,
Technology.
because we were going to turn the tables and interview you, Jeff.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that
Did
now
you-
if you want to. I mean,
Okay, let's do it.
you can do it.
All right. So, when did you get into fish keeping? When did you start fish keeping?
on my 10th birthday.
Oh, because your mother gave you that cute little castle.
Yep, and a 10-gallon tank, complete setup, and fish.
Now, was that your idea, or was your mom like, "Oh, he needs like a pet or a
I've
hobby"?
always wanted fish. I
Oh,
mean, you know what? It's weird because some people say you can't remember anything until like you're 4 or 5 years old. But I remember, back when they used to let the kids sit in the cart. I remember my mother drive the cart by the fish department in Myers, and she says that when I was like reaching out for the tanks every time I walked by it, every single time. And then as when I got older, I always wanted them. I was like, oh, well, we were so poor at that point in time that we couldn't afford it. But she saved and she worked hard, and she got me a 10-gallon aquarium for my 10th birthday.
oh, that's nice.
And ever since then, I went from that to I jumped up to a 29-gallon. I had 10 and a 29, and that got me started. And Joe's here, Small Time Tanks. Hey, Joe.
Okay, and what was the first fish that you had?
The first fish that I had in that tank
Yeah.
was the day that she set it up. It was two of the blue gouramis with the two black spots. They call it also a 3-spot gourami.
Yes, the 3-spot, because the third spot is their eyeball.
Yep, I had two of those. I had some orange swordtails and one little catfish. I don't even know what the heck it was, actually. I think it was, I don't know, it's black and white. It was beautiful. I mean, the little guy, but he always hid all the time. And that was it to start out. And that little castle that I got is the same thing. That was part of my 10th birthday present for my mom. That's in the tank with the Ivanacara Bimaculata's.
You know, I had a wonderful revelation about 3-spot gouramis.
You did what now?
I had a wonderful revelation about 3-spot gouramis.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it wasn't really mine, but I always get my fish generally from PetSmart, and the fellow there keeps goldfish, and he's very knowledgeable about fish, and he told me many times how many 3-spot gouramis he had. I just didn't realize that he actually keeps them with his goldfish.
Oh, wow.
But he has like a couple of big livestock troughs. So they're maybe 300 gallons. But yeah, the 3-spots don't necessarily need a heater, and they do really well with
They're
the
bulletproof
goldfish.
fish. They're really
Yeah,
good.
they get pretty big, and they seem to thrive because this guy really, all of his fish look beautiful.
Oh. They can get aggressive a little bit, those 3-spot.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. That's why I know that I eventually had to move mine to the goldfish tank because they survived with the African cichlids for a short period of time. They lived with polar blue parrots. I tried multiple combinations with them, and ultimately I just realized, oh, they need to be with these goldfish in this big tank, and they're doing real well.
Nice. Very nice. So let me see. The reason why I was saying about the 3-spot being so aggressive is that when I got my first firemouth cichlid, you get them in the store, they're usually smaller, right?
Yeah.
So I got one of those, and I didn't realize that they were supposed to be a little more semi-aggressive, the firemouths. But I put that firemouth in there, and those two 3-spot gouramis were on it relentlessly. It chased that poor thing so much. I had to get a little divider in the tank because they were going to kill it.
Doesn't it always surprise you when you see fish with like a pack mentality that you don't expect them to have that, because people say, oh, these keep these fish solo. They don't like to school. They don't like to be in a group. There's so much conflicting information because other people say, oh, gouramis like to be in a group. So it's really like trial and error a lot of times because so many people have different experiences with the fish, you know?
It's Tiffany, Ron. Ron was asking who you were speaking with. And I said, it's Tiffany. Ron was, because he can't see you, but he can hear your voice. He said, who are we speaking with?
Here I am, Ron. I'm half vested with internet. Apparently my phone is nice and cool now that I'm not on video.
Well, I tell you what, the sound is perfect.
Good, good.
It really comes through nice and clear.
Okay, so you had the gouramis. Something must have happened because you can't keep them in the 10-gallon forever. So what happened after that? What did you move on to?
Well, that was my very first tank. I didn't know much about anything, aquarium related. I didn't, we didn't have internet. We didn't have nothing.
Oh, of course not. It was total trial and error when we were kids. I didn't have the internet either. I, as a librarian of a Catholic grade school for maybe 12 years, we were still on the card catalog. We didn't have the internet to check out books. We didn't have the scanner. I basically left the year after I converted everything to technology. So I did have to use technology once, but I didn't really like it. And yeah, we didn't have the internet. We had to use the encyclopedias and, just
go to the library. We had to go to the library and get books.
Yeah.
Those things that you open up and actually turn the pages and.
Yep.
Ancient relics.
Okay, so after the gouramis, your 10-gallon, and then you got some smaller tank. Then how did it progress from there?
Well, then I got a 29-gallon tank, and then I got my my pink convicts, the first fish that I had.
Oh, I love my pink convict you gave me. She's so beautiful. She's a nice girl. She lives with baby swordtails, and she didn't eat any of them. She didn't bother them. She don't bother them at all.
Nice. I know, back in '74, they sold for good money. I made a lot of money on them back then, breeding them. I mean, everybody had like the stripe, but then I got a hold of the pink ones early on, and then started breeding them. And they're like, "Oh wow!" So yeah, it was nice. Made a little bit of loot back then when I was just a young kid. I have angels. Yeah, but you know what though?
I think those
when
are newer.
When I first seen when they were breeding, and I seen how they were acting around that little castle, and I was like, "What's going on in there?" And I happened to look in there. I had a little flashlight that was shined in there, and I seen these little things wiggling. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, they must be having babies in there." And sure enough, there was a lot of them. And yep. See now, Elfish is saying I have gouramis and 3 breeding pairs of angels in a 10-gallon. Yeah.
No, you don't, Elfish. That's not true.
Oh, speaking of, I really think mine. I think I have a naturalized pair, and the bigger one, he's getting a little bit bigger, and he's getting that rounded forehead, right? And
yeah, the nuchal hump or the cock.
Yeah, the nuchal hump. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, that's what they call it on a flower horn, but I would just call it nuchal hump. But
sure.
But the female is more sloped, really, and so it makes a lot of sense why they've been getting along so well. They haven't really gotten any fights or anything.
Oh, absolutely. I sometimes say
I was running water. I was a very young kid. Yeah, I was knee high to a grasshopper back then.
a lot of these old phrases are going to go out of usage at some point. So us old timers better adhere to them, right? Knee high to a grasshopper. I doubt many people say that anymore, Jeffrey.
I don't think so. I probably say a lot of things that nobody's heard before. And they're like, yes, yeah, thank God on that.
Probably, to be fair.
Now you're all in for it. Katie gave back the keyboard, aka Bubblehead. Ah,
I wish I could read the chats, but I'm afraid to pull up too much internet at once for fear that I'll be.
can you see what I'm bringing up on the thing right here? Like when I click on something?
I am totally on black screen, or I'm afraid to even touch the phone because we're actually connected.
Well, if you want me to, I can read each one.
Oh yes, go ahead. Read away, Jeffrey.
Shit, Jake is back. I read everything on the teleprompter.
He's our professional reader, ladies and gentlemen.
JK, I was born in 75. Just kidding. You're born in 75. Okay.
All right. What year were you born, Jeffrey? I was born in 71.
I was born in 86.
No.
No, I'm
you
not.
Child, you're a baby.
I know. I wasn't.
I could have had you as one of my children if I were only 14.
I just got to figure back 39 years from now. When was that? No,
oh, right. You're perpetually 39. I forgot that. I'm sorry.
14. I was
perpetually 39.
1964.
Oh, okay.
I was born and then Vietnam broke out because I was born and then went on from. Yeah. I think when I.
Not quite the era of wading through cow patties and snow to get to school.
I tell you what, we did have some those things. I didn't have to walk to school. We did have a bus. But born in a mess of lies. 1980s, 1880s. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I'm actually a vampire. To let you know, I was born in 1721. And I've been around for a long, long time.
That's why you need that magnifying glass. That stuff starts to decay even when you're a vampire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm aging fairly well for being that old.
Yes, you are. You are.
Mm-hmm. Jeff born a poor sharecropper. Yeah. Yep. I have no birthday.
His father had to carry him on the cotton sack as they sharecropped through the rice fields.
Uphill both ways in the snow. I was born in 1958, Cecil says.
Nice, Cecil.
You know something, though? I mean, all joking aside and everything, it's fun. It's all in good fun. Everybody, I would not trade my childhood even for youth again. I wouldn't do it. Because the kids growing up now, they have no idea what life was like when we were kids.
People can't. If you have technology that we have today, they cannot know. And I'm sorry to sound like the old folks that said, oh, back in my day, we never used to did this or that. But I'm just saying that it's a different world. And that's why they probably said that when we were kids. And we probably feel the same way because I raised 6 children without the internet. I cut off cable because it was just such a waste of time. And, it's just a different world. People don't do that today. They hand their kids the phone and they can look any information up they want and AI will tell you what you need to know. In my day, it was just like word of mouth. Oh, this person says this person says that. And we had to suss it out,
Yep, I was there, Stan. Stan says that Jeff planted the apple tree that Adam and Eve ate.
Say it. What do you say? You planted which one? Johnny Appleseed.
You planted the tree that Adam ate the fruit from.
Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Wow. Dang, Jeffrey. You should have never did that.
I know it.
But you know it wasn't an apple tree. The Bible doesn't specify apple, fig. Fig is more likely. But we don't know what kind of fruit it was on that
I think
tree.
it was. I actually. Well, I probably shouldn't say this is actually a family. I think it was an analogy for something else. But
Oh, I do as well, but just being silly.
yeah, but they use the apple as a
Symbol, because that's
yeah.
our cultural symbol we're familiar with. So
I mean, I like apples. I mean,
I do too. I have 3 apple trees. I accidentally killed one by over fertilizing it. Never do that. Don't do that to your fish tanks either.
hmm HEC says it is unfair to stereotype all you people just the same as old people. Yeah. Hello, Aqua.
Yeah, but you know what? I know my husband tells me I'm a stereotyper, and to some degree I am, because when you type out library cards that have to go into specific categories, you have to stereotype each book into certain categories, even though there's a broader overarching story. And you just are trained to have to think, oh, someone that might be searching for this would like this book, or blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I don't see how AI can replace human beings, but that's just me.
Now, when did you start your librarian career?
Let's see. Oh, it's hard to say. Like, don't you feel like COVID wrecked your timeline? I know I quit because COVID and all the kids were out of school, and my daughter was a junior high teacher. So she asked me would I come and watch the grandkids, because even though the kids were home learning on their computers, all the teachers were still at the schools. So they had to be away from the home, and they needed someone to watch the kids even though all the daycares were closed. It was like a real catch 22, though, that whole COVID lockdown jargon, where they decided like this is how society will run for now. Anyway, I quit that library job whenever COVID broke out. So when was that, Jeff?
When COVID came in?
Yeah.
2020, I think, when everything closed down pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, and I did it 12 years before that. So whatever year that was.
Oh, this is Tiffany.
Maybe I think it was about 14, actually. 14 years before that.
Big Steve's Glass Boxes is asking, who is the guest? That's Tiffany. She has been in the chat a lot. She's having a little technical difficulty, so when she goes on video, it's a little bit much for her internet, but she has great sound.
My phone was as hot as an oven. Both the phones I was trying to use were hot. Now it's just fine.
But you know what? Your voice is coming across perfectly, and it couldn't be any better. It sounds great.
Good.
So 2020 is when you became
when I quit. And so probably about 14 years ultimately before that.
Oh,
So
I see.
what is 20 minus 14? 6?
6?
Yeah, 2006, I guess.
Hey,
And we had
welcome in.
the card catalog until 2018-ish. And it was a hurtful thing to put the card catalog pieces into the dumpster. I mean, I was tempted to bring them home, but I thought, what am I going to do with these stupid card catalog? You know what I did save? I saved all the library cards where the children signed their name and I stamped it, of my own children. So I have a box of library cards about the size of a shoebox of my 6 children, all the books that they checked out that they used their signature in the library. But yeah, today we don't use signature. Your kids will go to school and they will learn how to type, but they will not learn how to do cursive. And you'll be lucky if they learn how to print well or actually be able to spell, because you have spell check and all that. But I don't mean to be political.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember in school when you had the line paper, you had to keep it within the line?
Oh yeah, Yeah. And as a librarian, I realized that we were starting to get away from actual handwriting. So, as punishment, because I always read to the kids about 30 minutes each class period for grades K through 8, as their punishment for talking during reading, which they're cute. They're just trying to show off and be like, they just have their own ideas and they're thinking their own thoughts. But I would have them stay after and copy poetry in cursive, and then I would display it not as a punishment, but just as like, look how nice this is, and I would compliment them. When you punish children, you should never penalize it or make it punitive. You should always make it like an experience for development and growth. I always thought.
Oh. HHD is saying, unless you teach them yourself and not depend on schools to do everything for you. Hi, Budget Bonsai. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
you know what? Parents do need to take accountability. The school isn't going to teach them everything, and I do feel like people, maybe even more and more because of the internet, feel like, oh, they're going to learn that. The teachers will tell them, the internet will tell them. They can look it up if they don't know, but honestly, there's only so much you can teach a giant group of kids during a day where they get breaks and switch to different groups and classes. And I never felt like I actually had enough time with the kids to fully complete, just their questions and parts of the lesson that even included like the responsibility of cleaning up after yourself, or just whatever the lesson was. And it's so important when your kids get home, in my opinion, you should be teaching them as if they never went to school, and that you have something. I actually got confused in my mind, like, how many times I've repeated this, because I have 6 kids plus the school kids. Like, did I tell my kids this already? And there are some lessons that I think I might have neglected and with certain kids, because I wasn't sure if I had already done it with them or with the other kids. But yeah, I mean, we really always have to be striving to teach the next generation, because those kids will be your nurse or your accountants, or just the multiple things that the next generation are going to have to do. Your politicians, God forbid.
right. HHD says schools should not be the ones to teach those sorts of core values. That's right. It should be taught in the home. But
Yeah,
something
core
else-
values should absolutely be taught in the home. And I don't like the overstepping of some of the
Now,
education things.
I have a question for you, Tiffany, about school. Back when we were in school, what were your thoughts about doing the Pledge of Allegiance?
Oh, I think it's good.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I do.
love that time of day. We go up there, we put our hand in the heart, we look at the American flag, and we actually, you're proud of it. And that's something that the whole country's gotten away from that.
I know. And let me tell you why. Because I do honestly understand people that are naysayers that say, look at the history of our country. Like, honestly, the history of the United States foreign policy is egregious. And the things that we have done would put any country to shame. But the reason that I think that the Pledge of Allegiance is important is because I know I grew up doing it. So, of course, this is anecdotal, it's my own personal experience. But I know that I expected better of our country. And when I realized the terrible things we were doing, I was appalled, ashamed, and I wanted to, enact some kind of change. But I was also, what the Pledge of Allegiance does is it instills expectations in children of right conduct. And I don't think that can be wrong.
No, I don't either. And I think that it just seemed like such a more civilized time back then.
Well, it was.
It was more. You had unity. You had people that would line up, stand up, and put their hand on their heart and they would do that. And it just seemed wholesome back then. I mean,
Right. And now we've got a more individualistic society. And I know we tend to stay away from politics, which I would agree with in general. But now that I'm here on my pathetic uh, individual soapbox, which means nothing because there's always other things to consider. But the thing is that, you know, we there's a modicum like here today we'll hear people say, well, people have to earn our respect. Well, listen, there's a lot of situations where you're not going to have 2 or 3 weeks to earn someone's respect, but you're going to meet an elderly person that might be a little upset or whatever. Oh, that elderly person has to earn your respect. Well, first of all, that person has never met you. You've never met them. There's not an opportunity to earn respect. But if your parents taught you any respect, you will know that you will respect the elderly, because there's a lot of backstory that you can never come up to and understand. You don't know why they're upset and things like that. You just respect the elderly because they're at a significant disadvantage to those that are culturally in the know. Or
my mother and father taught me
yes,
respect your elders.
yes, you
Always,
just do it.
Speak if you're spoken to. They say speak if you're spoken to, because back then I was, it wasn't. I don't think it was known back then, but apparently later on in school they found out that I was. It's not autism, but it's called the Asperger's. I think it's called.
Sure. Lack of a dull effect. Hey, you have a
Yeah,
dull
it's a
effect.
very high, like a very high functioning. I just, your mind races like 90 miles an hour. And
You don't read facial expressions, things like
Oh, you
that.
do,
I
you
had a
do.
couple Asperger's.
No, the thing it is with that, you pick up every minute detail. In other words, if somebody breathes,
Yeah, it's hard for you to read faces because you're picking up every minute detail.
yes, and that's what happens.
You don't know what that overall effect is
Yeah,
that they're trying to show you.
and see, and back then I was really shy, and so if we went to visit somebody, and I was bashful, and they'd say hello to me, and I'd be kind of like hiding behind my mom, and they speak when you're spoken to, so I'd say hello, just kind of adjust to it, and that's what society was. Now it is different.
Right. So there's a lot of benefits to society because now today we can easily recognize some of those traits in children and address it. But then again, what happens is that money manufacturers, pharmaceuticals, big pharma, they call it, or whatever, they're able to profit off of that because
I don't
they
think so, Stan. Stan says, yeah, we're horrible, worse than China, Russia, and all those great Middle Eastern countries. No. No, we have a great country here. There's different versions of. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I'm sorry about that. Tiffany, go ahead.
Oh no, I wanted to hear the comments because I'm just rambling and I feel like I am.
Yeah, Stan Pittman says, yeah, we are horrible, worse than China, Russia, and all those great Middle Eastern countries.
Oh, he's
I
being
was like, yeah,
facetious.
it had to have been a joke.
Look, what people have to understand is if you self-reflect on your own country, that doesn't mean that you think that it's lesser than another country. Just like during the elections, Donald Trump was so ridiculous, and so was that Kamala or whatever. If you said anything about how ridiculous Kamala was, everyone's like, oh, you love Donald Trump. No, we don't. We remember the whole "you're fired" and he's a simp and all that. We don't care. We're just criticizing what we see as like a slight to the American people and a slight to our intelligence because we're not our government. We're able to criticize our government because there are a lot of wonderful young children that were sent to fight.
Big Steve has a great comment here, Tiffany. He says, and you can still treat somebody the way you want to be treated, even if you don't respect them.
Absolutely.
That,
yep.
do unto others.
Be the change you want to see. Do unto others. Exactly. Emulate what you want to teach.
I mean, sometimes it seems like it's a real reach. You just keep treating people like you want to be treated. But it should be reciprocity in it. And when there isn't, that's what breeds the discontent with it.
Absolutely. And plus, the American people aren't the government. The government is its own entity to us. I think America overall has a really nice understanding of the overall prestige of like the world and politics. And I think politicians are money men who are the same right and left arm of corporate monstrosities called the Republican and Democratic Party. They've been able to cultivate lobbyists who sit on the floor of Congress and usurp anything that the American people actually want. So, that's something that happens over time.
Mm-hmm. Budget Bonds says, Tiffany seems intelligent and compassionate. What is Tiffany's channel? If somebody could drop Tiffany's link in the channel, I can't do it from here because on my laptop for some reason. But it's Tiffany Clark Grove is the name of your channel, right, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Yep. So
I just called it that because initially I was reading for the library kids.
Yep. But she does her fish on there now, and she has some where she does some readings and stuff, and yeah, very intelligent, very, very nice person. Yep. Absolutely.
But you guys don't have to worry about me. I'm not like trying to get to any subscribers or anything, so I'm just here mouthing off now that I got technology because I grew up without it. So I love the internet too, guys. It's not like I dislike. I'm just pointing out like how I do understand now how getting older kind of alienates you from like younger generations, which is just new to me, being like in the 54s.
Mm-hmm. Running Water says, ask an elder Native American and see what they might have to say about the pledge. Yeah, well, yeah, that's. I'm Native American. I'm 1/8 Chippewa. My mother was a quarter. Her dad was half French and Chippewa.
He's so right, though.
That was a really,
you know what? Anytime anyone claims any rights, they're going to be treading on someone else that came before them. And to be totally honest, what we did to the Native Americans was genocide. Now we're genociding the Palestinians through Israel. We're just going to keep doing it because that's human nature. And I don't support that. And if the pledge comes down to, the pledge or did you genocide the Indians, I'm on the Indian side. But, I think we live in a world of dichotomies. It's hard to exist there in so many ways.
I think that if everybody just got along, it would be, I think it could be a very peaceful and it could be a lovely world. It really is. It takes a leap of faith and takes people just to cross that line in the sand and get things straightened out. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I'm conflicted. I really am.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing of it is that the world can be a great place. I mean, it takes work. It's like a relationship. It's like a marriage. People say, "Oh, you get married." Oh, simple. It takes work. It takes work to make it work.
Yeah, but then there comes those dirty, dirty dealings where we would all say, "Divorce that guy or lady right now." And the United States has done plenty of that,
Oh,
where we should divorce them. But like I was trying to say, is there's kind of a difference in the same way that there's a difference between the Catholic hierarchy and the Catholic Church, which is the body of the people. You know, they're not wanting the crazy, grotesque things the Catholic Church does. They're just nice little parishioners. And then people blame the parishioners because, well, you're supporting someone that did this or that. No, they're supporting, like, we love our parish, we love our little community, we love our family. And people call them wrong for it. The world is full of little communities where if one gets something, it's going to take away from the other. Or if one gets something, then maybe you're going to forget the past. I don't know where someone can come down in a decision making capacity with that type of dissent, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for your channel in the chat here so I can drop the link.
Don't worry about it. It's
Well, no,
my channel is just my channel is
budget-
just a log of my pets, so I can remember who came where and what and when.
Okay, well, we had a request for it, so we're gonna. Oh, another thing too, I just noticed that Running Water hasn't got his moderating right. Okay, there it goes. No. I'm just looking for it. I just want to drop it because
I feel like in this world, anything you want, it will never happen. And the least thing you expect will happen. And sometimes that's a blessing and sometimes it's not.
Okay, here it comes right here. I'm going to send you this the link in the chat here for you, budget. Shared. Okay, copied. And there we go. There it is.
Okay, thank you guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very nice. Very kind.
Repeat the channel. Yeah, there it is.
All right,
I got it right
Jeff.
there for the budget.
Tree.
I'm sorry?
So
What's that? Tiffany, are you there?
back to you. Let's get
Yeah. I don't like to talk too much about politics because it's very volatile. You know, I am thinking about starting a second channel though, just to have it for everything else. You know, all the stuff that you're not supposed to talk about, and have it, you know, like a forum there where you can talk about your conspiracy theories. You know, the current events, all that kind of stuff. Just to kind of like a, you know, it'd probably be very, nobody wants that kind of thing because they're trying to get away from it. It's kind of like an escape, trying to not see what's happening in the world. But sometimes it's good to talk about it. Yes, it does. Right, Melvin? So back to the fish. Now, you got your fish. Was that the same time in when COVID hit? Tiffany? Are you there, Tiffany? Nope, I think we lost her. Yeah, so we were talking about that. So we didn't find out when she started keeping her fish. But she'll be back. So out there, okay, I want to ask you guys out there in the chat now, what year did you start keeping fish? Put it in the chat. Hey, TK. So that way we can find out. How you doing, TK? Welcome in. What year did you start keeping fish? Just type the date into the chat and we'll know. Mine was August 15th, 1974 for mine. So I'm anxious to see what you guys have. And I'm going to play a little bit of this music here. I'm going to turn it down though. I don't want it to be too loud. How's that? Is that? That's not too loud, is it? It's Poltergeist all over again with Tiffany. Oh, I started keeping in 1986. Thank you, Cecil. Now you all come in there and chime in with your dates. 1986. 1980 to 83, then quit and started back in 2020. All right. And Jose started in 1970. Wow. That is so cool. I started in 74, so you got me by 4 years. Very cool. What about you, Melvin? You started keeping fish when? Let's see what he says. I know Melvin's been keeping fish for a while. 1970. And have you been keeping steadily since 1970? I've been keeping. I think I had a little bit of a lull for about 6 months, where I only had like one tank, and I wasn't really taking great care of it. That's when I had my my red devils. Of course, they were really hardy. Oh, Sam, you started in 2020. Wow. Very nice. Yeah, so you just started out, and now you got some beautiful tanks there. I like that one outside that you have, that 55 gallon. Really nice. But I got to say one thing though, even though we were talking about growing up in a quieter, slower time and everything, but I got to say one thing. The technology is absolutely incredible. I can talk to Australia for free on Messenger for an hour if I want to, or more. You do that back in the 70s, you're going to be talking about a couple $300 phone bill for an hour. That's a lot of money back then, I tell you what. And just calling a couple towns over, they called it long distance. Oh, Tiffany has joined. Okay, here we go. There she is. Hi. Hello. We can see you now. We can't hear you anymore, but we
Said
can
not
see
all
you.
people lady. Hello?
I think we all had time off. And back. Yes, that's right. On and off. Yep. That when I started with my severe health issues and couldn't physically do goat breeding anymore. Ah, yes. Goat breeding. Wow. So when did you start keeping your fish? I was asking that question before you fell out.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Well, I work next door to LFS, a private owned one. So one day, because I'm a gardener, I said, well, I'll get for this little pond I made outside. And they survived. And I thought, what am I going to do now? So I pulled them out for the winter. And that's how I started keeping fish.
Nice. And what year was that, in 2020?
Let's see. I've been keeping fish for about 3 years. So 2022, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got hobbies once I quit working.
Yeah. Keeping fish is kind of like it is a hobby, but it's kind of like a lifestyle too, I mean, it's like you're in charge, you're taking care of all these different lives and everything, and it is a hobby, but it's also more than that to me.
Yeah, initially I just did it because just for no reason at all. I just did it because I worked next door to the fella, and it sprung out into maybe 17 tanks.
1965. Elishan, are you serious? I thought you mid 1960s. Don't remember which year. Wow, Elaine. Did you hear that, Tiffany?
No, what did Elaine say?
Alishan started keeping fish in 1965. You were 4 years old in 19. Oh, you're only a couple years younger than me, TK. Wow. I didn't realize you were only 37. That's cool. Mid 1960s. Don't remember which. Yeah. Oh, okay. And Elaine's here. 1965 for Alishan. Wow. That is really impressive. No wonder, so, I mean, you've been studying a lot stuff, so. Yeah. I know when I first started, I didn't know much of anything, really. What they would say when I go to the pet store to buy a fish, they'd ask the question. They would ask the question, say, is your tank new? Or they'd say, is your tank cycled? And I didn't know what it meant like back then. And so I'd ask, what do you mean by cycled? And they said, has it been running for, a while? It's been running for about 2 weeks. And, it's not going to be, cycled in 2 weeks usually. I mean, the thing of it is, if you got, now that we know that if you take a sponge filter, like a dirty sponge filter from a well-used tank, put that into a new tank, you're going to be all right. Because as long as that bacteria has something to eat, when you have fish in there, it'll be able to survive. Are you okay here?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
fine.
oh.
I came outside to check on the cats.
Oh, yeah.
It's about
You got your chickens out there too, right?
time
Your
for. Well,
your
they're
chickens are in
now,
for the
but
beta,
it's
though.
about time for cats to come in.
Oh, the cats.
Yeah, they are.
How many cats do you have?
16.
16?
I have 6. Yeah.
16.
Yes.
Wow. That is something. I love cats. I don't think I keep 16 of them, but I like having 3 when I have them.
I liked having 1, but I've somehow come across this feral cat community that is no longer feral, so I shouldn't call them feral because they're not.
It's because you've helped them. You've helped them to be more,
Yeah, I
domesticated.
got them spayed and neutered because having kittens over and over is the death of cats. I mean, it's the kittens will die, the cats will die. They're not really ready to live in the wild, even though everyone says, "Oh, cats are so wild, they can go feral." No, if a feral cat stays out in the wild without any help, after about 4 years, it's gonna be dead.
Now, do you like cats better than dogs?
Yes,
I do too.
I didn't
I'm a-
know that, but having
I like
now,
dogs too. Don't get me wrong. I love
I
dogs.
love my dogs, but my cats are just more cuddly.
Yeah, I'm more. I get along with cats. I thought I was bad for having 5 dogs. No, Cecil, you're not bad at all. Yeah, the cats are cool. Dogs are better. Running Water says, "Wow, okay." I think cats are better, but you know what? I love them both. The reason why I like cats better is because they fit my lifestyle more. I can go away for a weekend. I mean, if I ever went anywhere, I could go away, and then the cats would be all right for a couple of days with their litter box. Put some food and water down for them, come back. Dogs, you have to walk them. You got to take them outside. They're a bit more work.
Yeah, absolutely. Cats are more independent for sure.
Yeah, and that's more that's what I like. And they're manageable. And I'll tell you something too. When you're laying in the bed and they curl up on top of you and start purring, there ain't nothing better than that. I really miss my cats. It'll be a year next month, August 29th, when my boy died. And then a month later, Kathy's, they're all our cats. We had 3 cats. They were all brothers from the same litter. Pure black, beautiful. I mean, absolutely stunning. We had them when they were kittens. Raised them up. We see them go through all their growth and, from start to finish. Welcome back, Christine. Welcome back. We've been talking about a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't know if you missed a lot of it. We went around the world, didn't we? We talked about school. We talked about some politics.
Yeah, I'm about fading. I'm so tired. But the last thing I wanted to ask you about, Jeff, was how did you get into the big cichlid hobby and how did you get out of it?
Oh, I think I just kind of gravitated toward the cichlid as I progressed. I love the fact I remember going to the pet store. It was an LFS. We had actually like 4 or 5 LFSs way back then. Now we have 1.
Yeah,
But
same here. Same here.
And they were really nice. And I go there and you see the tanks. And what I liked, I walk in there. Oh, good night, Jose. Hi, Bill. Welcome in, mate. I walked in, I seen this Oscar cichlid, and I looked at it. And I went in there, and they have those, like, the eyes, the big bulbous eyes. And they kind of turned their eyes and looked at me. And I was like, whoa, it was really interesting. And I think from that point on, I was like, wow, I like this. And see this big fish, and I was like, and then I got into the, the mid-size, then I got into the bigger ones. I got Amphilophus mitis cichlids. I got the citronellus. I had the trimaculatas. I had a lot of viejas. I had big tanks too. They were like the 125s. I think that was about the size I had.
Because how can you not buy a fish that looks you in the eyes when you go to the store? LOL. Oh, I'm saying LOL like I'm texting.
Yeah, it's
but
nice.
Yeah, how can you not?
Yep. That's what I did. I seen those fish, and I was like, okay, well, I knew what I wanted. And also, you know what? And people don't like them because they're aggressive. But you know what? I kind of like them because they showed that they had personality. I mean, it's like they're not just swimming around mindlessly looking for food all the time. They're
not dither fish.
No, they're moving with a purpose.
Yes.
They're moving with a purpose. They're doing stuff deliberately.
Yes.
With intelligence that I really found fascinating, and also with their breeding. I mean, they're really the parenting is just incredible.
Yeah, the good parenting shows a level of intelligence that I think is remarkable.
It is. I agree.
All right. I think I'm going to get off of here because I think we're about 2 hours.
Yes, we are. And I was about to say we'll go ahead and finish up here. This has been a lot of fun.
And thank you everyone for putting up with my ridiculous technology and my political pontifications.
I can tell you this.
So unwarranted, and I am actually sorry for that.
No, I'll tell you this. Don't be sorry. And another thing, too. It is much more distressing to you, personally, than it is to us. Because it wasn't that bad. I mean, we had a few technical glitches, but when you're on like this and you're talking, it was perfect.
Yeah, because I know it is hard. When I'm listening to something, if I can't hear it or the audio is off, it's very annoying. So I absolutely understand that.
Yeah, but we're not annoyed. We weren't annoyed.
We're just super awesome fish nerds, and we just love fish.
Yeah, we were concerned about you getting back on here and talking about the stuff.
We got stuff to say.
Yep. Good night, Jeff and Tiffany from Cinnamon. Good night, and good night, everybody else.
Good night, Cinnamon Girl.
Really appreciate everybody in here, and thank you so much again, Deadhead Dave, and everybody in the chat. Thank you very much for all your support, and we'll see you again on Friday with David. We're at David's place at Elfish Tanks. So
I love
See you-
Elfish Tank's special food recipe. I have to mention that you can soak the flakes if you have bigger fish that aren't like guppies, but maybe like smaller cichlids. You can soak them, but they maintain their integrity. And the fish, like even the Oscars will eat those flakes, even though like other fish flakes just crumble into oblivion and they don't even look at them. And then my convict grabs them. But with David's flakes, I can wet them, keep them some of the bigger pieces, and put them in for the Oscars, and they actually like them.
Oh yeah.
So there's a David's Elfish seafood plug.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, I'm still up, Cecil.
Like and subscribe, everyone.
Yes, like and check out Tiffany's channel also. She gets some really
No.
interesting stuff.
Don't worry about that.
Well, no, we're not worried about it. We're just, But you're basically a fixture around
I'm
here.
just
like
enjoying the ride. This is so fun. I wish
Yeah,
Stella was
good.
here. I miss Stella.
Wow,
I think she's doing her Go Fish game or something maybe tonight.
Who
I
is-
got to get on that. Stella, Go Fish. Go Fish
Oh,
Office.
yeah. Oh, she's on tonight?
She said, I don't know if that was yesterday or today, but I know she's doing a game again at night. And I want to catch that because I love games.
I do too. I just don't like the bingo that much. I mean,
Oh, never bingo. I don't like games of chance. I like
bingo skill, yeah.
yeah.
Sitting
All
around
right.
waiting for another bingo.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore everyone. I just could not see chats because I am
No,
technologically
nobody feels that
deficient.
way. They know the situation. No, you did great. You did great.
All right,
Um,
guys. Love you all.
Yes. Much love, everybody. Have a great night.
Yes, have the best. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.